Elfquest. I'm Elisabeth.
And I'm Siri. And remember to follow us and give us a rating on your favorite podcast platform.
So today we're going to talk about Kings of the Broken Wheel, part 1 and 2. So this story starts off with a hunt where you can see that the wolf riders have really settled in their hold. Ryuk has too much power and built up rage and lets it affect the go-backs. T-Main transforms and runs away. Ryuk explodes the dome. Aquar is kidnapped. And it is a super sad ending with someone dying.
Yeah, I cried.
Yeah, me too.
But that's at the end. We can see in the beginning that the go-backs that joined the wolf riders, they're really becoming one. Like, they're becoming wolf riders.
Yeah, they're really integrated in the tribe now.
Yeah, it's so nice to see. And also, they are learning new ways to hunt because they always were in war. They never knew how to hunt.
They've never really hunted to hunt. They've hunted to literally survive and to fight, and like what you would do in wartime.
Exactly.
Now they're learning more of like the fun of hunting and setting up a trap and planning and luring their target in.
Yeah, they're thriving.
They
for sure.
are definitely thriving. It is a very different way of life than what they've lived their whole life.
Yeah. But someone who isn't thriving.
Yeah.
Strongbow.
Strongbow, he misses.
And he never misses.
It has never happened before. And as he is aiming the arrow, you can see it in his whole face that he's really, really struggling.
Yeah, I also imagined that he was shaking. You know, like
he
couldn't control the bow, so that's why he didn't aim correctly.
Yeah. So he has a lot of inner turmoil.
Yeah, that he broke the way, killed a another elf.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was like the first one doing that.
And that is really weighing strongly on him.
Yeah, but he was like, the way is the correct way of doing things.
It is the only way of doing things.
You have to follow the way. But I broke it.
I messed up. I fucked up.
For sure.
Yeah. So they killed the wild boar. One of the go-backs got hurt. And they're like, what went wrong? Strongbow missed. He never misses.
Never.
You can also see this really cool picture where Red Lance has done something to try to scare the humans away from them by making wolf faces in the trees.
Oh, I thought those, because Starjumper and the Desert Wolf are like fighting who's the strongest, who's the boss and stuff.
Yeah.
I thought these pictures were images like of these two wolves fighting.
No, it is Red Lance's way of defending the hold, because they think that if the humans see all of these wolf faces shaped in the trees, they'll be fucking scared and run away.
Makes sense though, but it's easier to see with colors.
Yeah,
like in the black and white, it really looks like they were just like.
Yeah, it's a lot more effective in the color.
Yeah, because they are brown with green leaves growing out of their head and stuff.
They're really worried about all of this because they're challenging each other and they're kind of halfway fighting a little bit.
Yeah, but also Starjumper kind of was the pack leader, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
But he's getting old.
He's getting really old.
And
it is natural for someone younger to try to challenge and take over their role.
Yeah, and this wolf, the Jack Wolf, he's probably the leader of his pack.
Yeah, so and now like these two packs are gonna become one pack.
Yeah,
and there's obviously gonna be some issues.
It has to be one leader.
Yeah,
and they start thinking about like Cutter as a leader and a chief and all this.
Mm-hmm.
And first I got so confused because they were like, oh, Cutter, he's the chief of 4 tribes.
Yeah.
And I was like, No, because the gliders died, so there's only 3 left.
No.
But Winkin is a glider, so.
And Rory is a glider.
But is Rory here?
No, but she's still a glider, so they're not all dead.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
And Vinoville is stuck on the island, so. And
She's
we don't know
fucked.
where Taldak left either, so he's somewhere.
No. And I also really enjoy Cutter and Lita's outfits in this.
Oh yes, they are so beautiful.
Oh, they're so
And also
gorgeous.
it felt like in these pictures with these outfits,
Mhm.
they're so different dressed than the other elves.
Yeah.
So they really look like we are the king and queen. We are the leaders.
We are the shit.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like if they were going to have like a throning ceremony, that they would wear this kind of thing, because it's so foresty and it's so earthy and it's really, really cool.
Exactly.
So the reason for their outfits is that they're going to have a healing circle to heal those who are hurt in some ways.
Yeah, and especially Strongbow.
Yeah.
They need their shooter back.
Yeah. I feel like the whole thing about this healing circle is a lesson about not keeping feelings in.
Yep.
Like, feel your feelings. Be sad that you did something you feel is wrong. Don't keep it in and let it destroy you, because that's literally what Strongbow is doing.
Yeah, and it's so much worse than getting a wound or breaking a leg or an arm or whatever. Like,
yeah,
your mind is your most powerful tool.
it is.
So. But Ember is really clever here, though. She's just like, why don't you just tell Krell that you're sorry? Then he can forgive you and you can all be friends.
She's so pure.
It's like, yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Just do that.
Yes, just tell him that you're sorry.
Yeah.
Like, Corell was a really, really cruel elf. He did a lot of bad things, and he tried to kill other elves. Strongbow did what he had to protect his tribe and his child.
And let's be honest, if Strongbow wouldn't have killed Krell, Krell would have killed
Dart.
more than one elf.
Yeah. But he would have killed Dart, which is his son. And
yeah,
that is
and
a big issue for Strongbow.
Kept going.
Yeah, he wouldn't have stopped.
More.
He wouldn't have stopped. He has no morals.
No.
Or he doesn't have the same kind of morals that the Wolf Riders do in killing another elf is wrong.
Because he's taught by Vinoville.
Yeah.
So.
And Strongbow ends up after the healing saying, I can't. I hope this would help, but it doesn't. And I think that the reason it doesn't help is that he doesn't allow it to stop hurting.
No, he doesn't want to.
No, it's so wrong in his mind, and it's so painful for him that he has done this, that he doesn't allow himself to be alright.
Yeah, he's just so hurt by everything that he's just like, I deserve to suffer.
Yeah, this is my
destiny.
No, but like, this is my punishment for my wrongdoing.
Exactly.
I chose to take another elf's life, so now the High Ones or the universe is punishing me by giving me all this pain.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think he feels that he deserves it.
For sure.
Yeah. And if you feel that you deserve the pain you're feeling, you're not gonna let anyone else heal it and make it go away.
Not at all.
No.
And someone else suffering.
Yeah.
Or not suffering, going crazy, mad. He's too high on powers.
Oh, yeah.
But in a way, it's a good thing because he helps Tree Stump and Clarebrook, yeah, to get to the palace and help him get there.
Yeah, like they are traveling on their wolf backs and they're cold in the winter, and he like, oh, you're cold, I'll fix it. I'll melt all the snow and make it summery. And it kind of makes it too hot. Like the wolf is panting.
Yeah, and he takes them and lifts them up to like climb mountains.
Yeah, so they're like riding their wolves, flying.
Yeah, in the air.
Yeah, I think he doesn't realize like how strong he really is, and he just pours out powers and thinking, "Oh, this is so cool."
Oh yeah,
Claire
look at
Broken
his eyes.
Strombo
He's
is
just
like so shocked. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Can you at least warn us first what you're doing?
He was just, oh, we have to go. Okay, I know a better way to go than you running on your wolves.
Yeah, I'll just lift you up and go away. Woo!
Yep.
And he never considered like asking them if, do you think this is alright? Can I like help you go? It'll go faster.
But let's be honest. If he wasn't high on power, would he ask?
No, but because he is very high on powers, he definitely should, because his powers is kind of scary.
Yeah. But the cool thing, though, is when the trolls use this shooting mechanism to shoot them down, he's just like taking the arrow and throwing it back down in the hole.
Yeah, and like ruins the arrow thing.
Yeah.
And it is the big arrow that like killed the carrier bird.
Yeah, and Lord Vol.
And Lord Vol. So while Varric is out flying with Tree Stump and Clarebrook, he says that I did not mean, I only want to help our kind, not dominate them. And he don't see his wrongs. He sees himself as kind of a higher being than them. In that way, he is a lot like Winnowill.
He is.
He would not want to hear anything about that.
Nope. And did they recognize Raik and Winnowill?
That is a good question.
Because Tree Stump is like, by my ex, he's all but recognized her. All the more reasons to not trust him.
Yeah.
Like, we don't trust anyone who recognizes Winnowill.
No. No.
We don't want those cubs.
Kind of babies.
No.
No.
Not at all. No.
No one wants that. Especially a Raik Winnowill baby.
But did they recognize, or is it just his crazy face because all this power?
It is neither.
Okay.
Yeah. It is Winnowill's way of playing tricks on Raik.
But she is 100 miles away.
Yeah, but he was deep in his mind.
Okay, so she's still in his mind, or?
She, when someone manipulates you, like, really, really badly, them going away doesn't stop the manipulation. Because it's still put in your mind.
Yeah.
If someone tells you every day that this is who you are, you're going to believe them even if they're not there telling you.
So true.
So, like, remember when they were in the Blue Mountain, she was like telling him how they were gonna do things and everything, and they had sex and all of that. Like, she wants him to think that he needs her. 'Cause she needs someone to need her. Someone to help keep her alive.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. To fight for her.
To give her food.
So when they get to the frozen mountains, the Go-Backs is at war.
Yeah, because that's the only thing they know. So they were like, let's start fighting again.
Of course. Like, why wouldn't they be?
But at this point, they don't have anything fighting for. They were just like, we were bored.
Yeah.
We were freezing to death because we didn't move around and do shit.
Yeah.
So let's just fight. And Raik is going mental seeing them fighting.
Raik is like, oh, Kobe, come up here. I need to talk to you. And just floats her up.
And she's like, put me down?
Yeah, I'm fighting. It's war.
Yep. And she's like, you look taller. What happened?
Yeah. And he gets mad at her and like, oh, I'll just drop you. Whatever. I don't care. You're worthless. Like, who does that?
Well, Raik does that.
Yeah. And he did that because he figured out that the trolls have kidnapped a Quar.
Yep. It's like, I need my mentor.
Yeah.
Give me back my mentor.
Throwing Kavi into the ground is gonna fix the fact that Ekwar is gone.
No, and also blowing up the Gobag's house is not gonna bring him back because it's not the Gobags who has him.
And he also says that you call yourself Gobags, but you shall go back no more. Where did they ever go back to, though?
The palace.
Did they, though?
No. They didn't. It was only the Wolf Riders.
Yeah. But he attacks the cave, and that is the cave with the baby.
Yeah, and Kavi's running inside the collapsing cave to get the baby.
She's like, no, you can't do this. You cannot destroy this cave. Because she knows there's a baby in there.
Yep. And it looks like they both died.
Evraik has the biggest stone face of...
Yep.
That's insane.
Like you didn't care.
You just collapsed the cave on top of other elves. Probably killed... You have no idea how many elves are in there that you probably may have killed.
See them earlier. They're like, he's going crazy. Let's all just run inside the cave and be safe.
Yeah, let's run away from him so that we don't have to face this maniac.
Mm-hmm.
And he collapses the cave on top of them. And he has no remorse for the lives that he's taking.
Not at all.
No. And we see Suntop, and he's hearing a cry for help.
Yeah, I thought that was Kavi dying.
Yeah.
Or the baby. It must come from the palace or something, since we see him kind of looking over the palace.
Yeah, it might.
Or who knows? You know.
I know.
Yep.
And all of the go-backs are like blaming Reiko, like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you collapsing caves? You killed our chief. You're insane. We're gonna kill you.
Yeah, and he's going crazy, starting shooting his powers at...
Yeah, like sapping them.
Yeah. And he's also sapping Petalwing.
He is. Like, it's Petalwing. She's annoying, but like...
Yeah, what is Petalwing gonna do?
Yeah.
She can't do anything.
She runs up to him and says, bad hiding, bad, and spits on him.
Yeah.
After that, she flies back into the palace.
Yeah, she wants to have help from the High Ones.
Yeah, she wants T-Main to help.
Yeah. So it's so cute though. Because
yeah, mother hiding.
And she's like, oh no, the wolf is 8. The high ones, the mother hiding.
No. Oh. She says that the growler thing ate mother hiding.
Yeah, true.
The growler thing. And she's so scared because the wrap stuff is gone and T-Main is a wolf.
Yeah.
And she doesn't understand that T-Main is the wolf.
No, she changed to wolf inside the wrap stuff and broke the wrap stuff.
Yeah. And then she realizes, oh no, Peddling remembers mother hiding was a growler thing long time ago.
Yeah, and she's flying after the wolf.
Yeah.
But why though? Why is she changing back to the wolf?
Because Rake is attacking other elves. T-Main is the cry for help that Suntop heard. She's like, you guys gotta help me because this guy is crazy. He's attacking other elves. And this is insane. I can't stand to watch this. Because when she is in a palace, like, she sees everything. So she's watching him do this.
Yeah, but she's just a wolf. She can do anything to Rayek.
No, but she can run away because she can stand to watch her, like, children kill each other.
Yeah. Rayek is, like, flying after the Gobaks.
Yeah.
And, like
sapping
what is it called?
them.
Like, yeah, it's like chasing them away, like, with his saps.
Yeah.
So they have to run further and further away.
And it makes, like, this big crack in the ground, like, pushing them further away from the palace.
Oh, yeah, with the crack, too, it's so long, so deep, and so wide that they have no way to get over or around it.
No, they would have to travel up into the mountains to do it.
Yeah. So they are like, they're not able to get into the palace anymore.
Yeah.
Rayek took the palace for himself.
Yeah, and Tristam says it very well. Like, what's happening, Clarebrook? First Strongbow shoots down a glider, and now Rex finished Kavi? Elves are killing elves now. Can't it be? Like, this is just insanity.
Yeah, it feels like they're becoming as barbaric as the humans.
Or even more barbaric.
Yeah.
Because these elves have powers.
And in their mind, it's like, this is so unheard of. Like, why?
Yeah, he's literally trying to murder all of the go-backs with no mercy.
Yeah. So, but is it the go-backs doesn't have that much power because they don't
close to
believe
none.
They don't believe in recognition.
No.
So in his mind, it's like, I don't need these elves. They're not gonna give me anything.
No.
So I'm just gonna leave them here.
Because in his mind right now, only the magic elves are worthy or is worth saving and having around.
Totally. And he's like, you're not even welcome inside the palace if you don't have any powers.
No. They're not worthy.
Nope.
But he suddenly yells, "Look out! Stay clear of the dome! Stay clear!"
Yeah. Is that Rayak? Or is that all the other elves inside him
fighting him to get out, to get into the palace? And they went out of him with such a power that the dome exploded and he was shot into the ground.
Oh, I thought he flew into the dome. That's why it exploded.
No. If you look at this picture, they're like pressing their way out of him.
Oh,
and they're shooting themselves into the palace with so much power that the dome is exploding at a million pieces. And then he is plummeting into the ground.
Yeah, because all his power left in his body.
Yes. His power trip is over.
Yeah.
And that is a good thing.
He hit the ground hard.
Yeah.
But did the palace start sparkling?
Like it's shining. It has always been like shiny.
Yeah, but I felt like, oh, it started sparkling now.
No, it's always been like shiny, sparkly. But the thing is that when all of the spirits entered the palace got like kind of cleansed. But Tristam says like, "Oh, fine. Is he dead too?"
That would have been a good thing, no? Like,
yeah.
We don't have to care about this shitty asshole anymore.
Yeah. But now it is like the palace is brought back to life.
That's because the gliders are so strong-minded and they can feel all of them inside.
The greatness of the gliders' magic, so long suppressed in Blue Mountain, it has renewed the home of the High Ones. He also says here that I couldn't hold their powers any longer. Their souls hurled into the palace with such joyful force they shattered the dome.
Oh yeah. Well, good thing they shattered the dome. Easier to get inside the palace.
Yeah. It's also way more obvious now, though.
Yep, it is. But then, is it so like the gliders' powers got a lot more stronger when they left Blue Mountain?
They were so suppressed in Blue Mountain by Veneville, like with all of her drinks that made them not able to move and not able to speak. They weren't really allowed to use much of their magic.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was kind of like pent up feelings just with magic.
Yeah, because then also looking at it now, it feels like Rayek is getting crazier and crazier.
Yeah, it's kind of like an
Obscurus. As closer they get to the...
It's kind of like an Obscurus.
Yeah, but then...
In Harry Potter.
Yeah. You couldn't hold them back.
No, I couldn't. It just exploded out of him.
And it's probably like all the spirits, the closer they get to the palace,
yeah,
they could feel it stronger and wanted to get out more.
Yeah. Yeah, they had a stronger need. And he was They were so close, and then he got angry, and instead of like delivering them into the palace, which he was supposed to do, he was fighting other elves.
Yeah.
But in the palace, Clearbrook and One Eye meet again.
Yeah, she can finally feel his soul.
Yeah. They can like meet with souls, and it's really, really beautiful.
It's really sad too.
Yeah, it is. And Reich is sitting in this chair like pouting, leave me alone. And want no distractions.
It's almost like he also is little.
He's like a little kid.
Yeah, but he's a little mad about everything that happened. But it's his fault that everything happened. And he's just like, oh, you guys are so stupid. You can't do anything. I have to do everything myself.
You're not helping. You're not doing anything for me. Like, and he starts sending to Aquar, and Aquar answers like, Brownskin, back from the Blue Mountain? Well, I'm fine. Everything is just fine.
Just fine.
You're kidnapped. How is everything just fine?
Yeah, it looks like he's much more happier now than last time he was with the trolls, though.
Yeah, and also there's been born a baby troll.
Yeah.
Trinket. She's so spoiled.
Oh, yes, but look at the parents.
Yes.
When you see who's the parents,
oh.
You're not surprised she's spoiled.
No.
Yeah, so it's Ugbit, the lady troll, and Picky Nose, that's the parents. So.
Yeah. And Oddbit has now gotten a lot of gold. So she's probably a really happy girl right now.
Yeah.
Because that's the most important thing.
And she doesn't do anything. She's a spoiled troll. And then the kid learns that, oh, mommy can just sit there and ask daddy for things. So I can just sit here and ask daddy for things.
Yeah. So Trinket goes up to Aquar and is like, Tobruk, make Trinket a new toy, Papa Aquar. And Pignos loses it. Papa, that does it. There's only one Papa here, one master, and one king. Understood?
And Trinket starts crying.
Yeah. It's like, oh, he scared me. Of course, like, oh, whatever. Can I just leave?
Yeah, it's like,
I'm over this.
Sending to Greg. We might think about coming home now. Like, I don't want to be like babysitter.
I'm kinda over this.
Yeah, they're crying. Yeah. But it's only them, isn't it? Or is there more trolls? Is it only like this little family of trolls? Or do they have more?
There is more trolls. Like you can see here.
Because they don't want to be with Grey Monk's troll.
No, because they are fighting Grey Monk's trolls. So they're like locked in this little room with the core.
Okay. For them.
Yeah.
And we're back in the hold. And there looks like they're dancing.
They're dancing. They're having a dance party.
Yep.
Yeah.
We don't know what kind of dance party, but
we all know what kind of dance party.
They're having an elf dance party.
Yeah, there's only one kind of elf dance party.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dance party is never gonna be the same again.
No.
Nope.
No.
But also they're talking about Suntop and how they're worried that his powers is getting stronger and he's feeling things and hearing things.
Yeah. They think that he needs to go back to Sava.
Yep.
To get like help controlling everything and understanding what he's hearing and feeling. And Cutter is being a really cute and good dad. He's so sweet.
When they're talking about going back.
Yeah.
Back to Sorrow's End. And Cutter is like, do you remember the Sun Village? Do you remember the Sun people? Yeah. He was older than 5 seconds when they left Sorrow's End.
So of course he remembers.
Yeah. They were about 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah, like Skywise is already established that 5 seconds old is all you need to be able to remember stuff.
Totally. So he remembers.
Yeah, he remembers.
And with some Suntop's powers,
yeah,
he will for sure remember things that even 3 seconds old.
Maybe even 3 seconds old.
Yeah.
But you kind of skipped over something that I don't think that you noticed.
We're supposed to notice something?
Yeah, right here.
Nothing in my notes.
So what is going on is that Nightfall and Redlands has been like very protective of the hold and everything lately, and they're telling Lita that they need her more than ever. They need her to be with them.
Are they gonna have a threesome?
No.
When I was reading this,
Yeah,
I was like, oh, they kind of got really dependent on having a healer there, so they don't want her to go back to the Sun Village with Suntop.
Yeah.
So it's like, we need you more than ever because we're hunting, we're hurting ourselves, so we want you to stay here. But she's struggling, going with family or staying there with them, helping Strongbow, everything.
Yeah.
But is there something else?
There is something else. But something sweet that she also says is that Cutter has some healing abilities of his own because he's so good with words.
Oh yeah, true. He can calm down Suntop with his words, and he's just fatherly love.
Yeah, but we'll talk more about that later.
Cutter's words?
No, about Nightfall and Redlands.
Oh. So they are gonna have a threesome.
No.
But also, it's so nice to see at the end when Cutter is talking to Suntop that he can also be a kid. He can have fun and play.
Yeah.
When Skywise is coming up to them,
they're like slinging him in between each other.
Yeah, and they're sitting on the wolves, and Suntop is like swinging between the wolves.
Yeah, and also I have to remember that Skywise is kind of like his second dad.
Yeah, or like the best uncle, or
like a second dad. Like they share their den, all 5 of them.
Yeah, true.
So he is like a second dad.
Yeah.
Cutter and Skywise is recognized. They're really fucking close.
But I was looking at him more as like the fun one, that he doesn't take any like decision about raising Suntop and stuff.
No,
he's more like, let's go and play and have fun.
Yeah.
Or like an uncle, because he's like, I don't care about raising these cubs. I'm just about having fun.
Yeah. And he's like rolling around on top of his wolf as well.
Yeah, just fooling around, having fun.
Yeah, and I'm gonna hear growling coming from within the forest. And Starjumper runs off straight into the bush.
Yeah, and we're gonna have a real takedown between these 2 wolves.
Yeah, because Starjumper has been challenged, and the Wolf Riders has to allow them to challenge each other.
Yeah, it's the way. It's how the nature works.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, if they stopped them now, they would have just kept going.
And they could have tried to stop them, but that would mean that one, like, Cutter and Skywise would have been injured. Because these wolves are fighting.
Yeah, but that wouldn't stop them really. That would have stopped them today, but they would have tried again tomorrow and the day after. Like,
yeah, and even Skywise almost gets hurt because he's trying to like stop the other wolf.
Yeah.
He's also pulling Starjumper's tail.
Yeah, like, come here, get over
Stop
here.
it! Don't do it.
You're not allowed.
No.
But the Jack Wolf is going after Starjumper's throat, so
yeah, you can hear a yelp.
Yeah.
And they're sending, Lita, come to us. Skywise is hurt because he did get bitten in the stomach or clawed in the stomach.
Yeah. But it's more for Starjumper.
Yeah.
But we can see how weak he is because he lifts up his head trying to lick Skywise and just like boom, fall down.
Yeah. And Skywise says that Lita isn't gonna be here fast enough. It is his throat.
Yeah, it's just one right thing to do.
Yeah. It is too long to wait for Lita. She isn't already there, so.
Yeah, we have to let him go.
Yeah. And the thought of Skywise having to finish Starjumper's life, which is his best friend, it is so painful.
He doesn't want him to suffer, so he's just like letting him go faster than just watching him bleed out.
Yeah, because that would be the option, is watching him bleed out and eventually die of his injuries, because he knew that Lita isn't gonna be here fast enough anyway. But just to have the strength to kill your wolf friend, even though like it is out of mercy for the wolf, but the mental stress and pain that it has to put on you,
it's a lot.
It is a lot.
We don't see him actually stabbing Starjumper.
No, but we see him.
I can imagine he's stabbing him right in the heart to just make the heart stop.
Yeah.
And that must be really, really hard.
Yeah. You can also see him like cleaning his knife off afterwards when Lita comes into vision.
But also I think it wasn't only that Skyway was like, he is not gonna make it until Lita is here. It's like, he's not gonna make it, period. Because if Lita managed to heal him, the other wolf will come back and try again.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't be strong enough
for his position already, and he's not going to be allowed to have that position. So
yeah. And like, if Lita heal him, he will be super weak. And the other wolf come after him, like, it's only gonna be worse.
Yeah, and also he can just sit there and like watch his wolf friend suffer, waiting for Lita to come to hopefully be there in time to heal him, like.
And then maybe heal him, and he has to live the rest of his days in fear of this other wolf and in pain. That's not worthy.
No, it isn't.
It's so sad.
So sad. In the next episode, we're going to talk about Kings of the Broken Wheel, part 3 and 4.
So until next time, go recognize a troll.